Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. Today I'm coming back with the hashtag Twinchie Tuesday. And before I do today's, I want to show you the ones I made a bit ago. These are just file folder, and I sewed some lace on there. I also did a tag before that I showed. So then I did some slow stitching. This one just has some fabrics that I liked, a bee and a flower that I just stitched on there. And then this one, I tried a landscape, and so to me this looks like a fence, and then this dark blue lace here looks like mountains, and then the holy lace here looks to me like sky, and then I thought that could be a cloud in the shape of a flower. I do like that one. I think if I can, I'm going to do more of those. I've seen other people do landscapes and such, and I really like that. So anyways, that's what I've already done. And then today I wanted to do something called I don't know if it's actually called that. It's just Twinchies on different color background. So if you wanted to know how I did this, I just took book page, and then I will just flip this like so. Then you can, this is how I worked on it. I basically just outlined where the script was, or the writing, and then I just grid marked myself some Twinchies, and then I went in and colored with watercolor, just a rainbow here. And then when I had, before I put my brush in my water to clean it, I went to the next page and just wiped off the excess off my brush and came up with this one. So I decided to do this one as well. And here's a blank one that I haven't done yet, but it's just to keep it in my memory that that's how I did it. I just marked off the edges here so I didn't go in there. But I did have some ideas as to what I want to do there. I'll just fasten that so it's not in my way. And then I was thinking of doing some stencil work, and I still have this Fast and Final lightweight spackling, and it was fairly cheap, so why not use it? And then I want to do some stencil work, and I had a few ideas actually about the stencils, so we'll do I might just have to do part of a stencil, just to so I can keep it within the 2 inches there. And I'll just grab some. I don't know how dry it is now. It might be a little on the dry side, but here goes. It's been a while since I spackled anything too, so it might be a little rusty. I can see the lines underneath, so they hopefully don't go over. This card has a hole in it, so it's not the strongest. I hear it cracking. Yeah, so how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Okay, I think that one is done. Let's see what it looks like. Not bad. That one kind of looks like it might be like a underwater type deal. So let's see, what else do we have for stencils? That might look good. That one's a little too big. I don't know what that is, but it's a little large too. There's a fern. That might look nice. Also, I just have to take the top part of that one. I was gonna do this one with a pen, but that could also work with this one. Why not? I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in there. Okay, so I want that leaf and that flower. Ah, just a little spray of water sure helped that. And then I just want that leaf as well. I like that. I like the background. Maybe one more. Find one I like better, I guess. I do like them at an angle. I think that one. Yeah, so Twinchy Tuesday is an open collab, I should say. And first it was hosted by Janet K at Sunflowers and Crafts, and then it was taken over by, oh, what was it? North Carolina, Sassy North Carolina Southern something. I'll link her below. And now Janet K is apparently back, so I'm not sure if she's taking it back over or what the story is there, but maybe we'll find out something soon. Okay, so I wanted to do some more stenciling, but I actually wanted to use a pen or something to do some more. Like that part. So I'm going to try this pen. I haven't used it in a bit. Could just be any black pen that you like. And I'm just trying to trace. And I don't think it's got a lot of juice left in it. Oh well, this one might look a bit more like a sketch. But yeah, I like rainbows. Ever since I did that fabric rainbow book, I've been kind of keeping my eye out for other things I could do with rainbows. So yeah, that's not the greatest because the pen didn't really show up very well, but I could always fill that in some. Make it more like a silhouette. Could probably use some acrylic paint, like the spackle. Lots of things you could do. This is just what occurred to me right off. I have a lot of stencils and I don't use them enough. I think they could be a lot more useful if I would reach for them more often. So anyways, I'm just coloring in here now. Not doing a fabulous job of it either, but okay, so that's that one. How about we just go for this one for the next? That's not bad. Just fill it in a little bit more. The pen was a little thick for this stencil. Not bad. I don't mind these, but I think I like the white better. So let's see if we can use this one. Tried cleaning that, but it probably didn't work very well. How about we try this side, then it's at least facing a different direction. Yeah, I like that. I like that spackling. It gives texture, plus it's white on there, so you could also mix up different colors just by adding some acrylic paint to it. I think there's enough color on there. What I want to try and do is I'm going to cut these out. So I did the grid a few days ago with the watercolor, and I just wanted it to have a chance to dry before I finished it. So I really enjoy watercolor painting on book page for some reason. And I mean, all book page is different, but just the normal books, like storybooks and such, they have a texture that really soaks up well the watercolor. So if you haven't tried that, and if you've been thinking about it, I would highly recommend trying that. Some of these might not be quite dry with the spackling, so I'm trying to be a little careful. So that's pretty colorful. I like that. I think with this one, I'm just going to color it in a bit more. It looks kind of like it can't decide whether it should be a silhouette or not. So Yeah, I think my biggest challenge was working on such a small surface area. Kind of messed with me a little bit. But again, that's how you grow, by doing things you're not familiar with. So okay, let's see what these look like. I think maybe they need something around the edge. I could wait till they dry and then ink them. Or I could continue with this, because I can see the lines where I cut them out. So just maybe color in the edges, the very edges. Just to give them a little bit of a border or an outline, and to cover up those pen lines. Okay, so yeah, that looks a little more finished. Another thing I was thinking of doing was giving them some kind of a gold edging. This luster wax might work, but I'm gonna have to get my finger dirty if I want to do that. Didn't really want to do that this morning and get my fingers all dirty, because today's the only day I have to film this week, so trying to stay clean. I think maybe for now I'll just stick with the black pen. Too, if I wanted to give it a bit more of a border, I could just draw it in, and black would work as well. So just draw a line. Give it a bit of a frame. Okay, so I'm going to finish these and then I'll be right back. Okay, so there are my finished Twinchies, rainbow Twinchies I'm going to call them, and hope you like that. Let me know in the comments if you're going to make some. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.